Hi Tom, I'm going to give you a quick explanation of Aw2000 2000. It looks a little scary, but it's really not. Some of the functions you see on the top are again repeated over here. This is actually 5 different functions you'll find in Auction Wizard. Everything from inventory, which you probably won't use, right down to email, and it's got a ledger where you can track everything about your business. That's not something I'm going to cover here, but it is an option just to let you know that this is basically a tool that you can use to track almost every aspect of your business. First off, let's go to auction lots. For example, when you set up your software, you're going to want to go in here to the profile and look at auction profiles. Now, if you look closely, you can see I've got 3 different eBay profiles. And I can set up each user ID, and then I can go over here and customize things like where I upload the pictures, email accounts, and then there are functions that will actually do feedback for you, as well as different types of emails during the sale, after the sale, etc. You can actually go in and do different types of shipping profiles based on that user ID. For example, if you have one where you want to do international shipping, but another profile you don't want to do international shipping, you can use this to set up those different profiles based on the different things you want to do with just that account. Anyways, on to how you actually manage the software. For example, let me go in here. Like I said, you will not use inventory probably, so you're just going to want to go to auction lots. You can see that window is activated, so I'm going to go over here and click on the plus. Now this window is going to ask me which user ID I want to put that item under. I can actually pick the different IDs here, but I'm going to stay with this one. And let's just click OK. A lot more stuff there I can tell you, but we're just going to give you the quick down and dirty here. That field you're looking at right there would be your description. I'll just put a description in there. Title, category, click this button, bam. I'm actually going to take you to the watch category. As you can see, there's numbers there. If you learn the numbers, you can type them in there and get there all that much faster. Okay, now for example, let's make this one into an auction instead of fixed price. Then I'm going to set my start bid, $9.95. Then I'm going to go over here and make it into a 7-day auction. Now, of course, we're missing photos. So let's just pull up a photo of something. We'll put it in there. So that's pretty much everything you need for the description, except for you can actually go put in your store categories, put in multiple categories. Reference ID, I use this for my storage locations. Like I might say box 1, so I know where to find it after I sell it. There's also a consigner function there if you need that. Shipping options. If you look closely, you'll see that you can do flat rate shipping or calculated. For this one, we're just going to put in flat rate. Let's say it's $5, 1-day handling fee, shipping insurance is included. You can also add your handling fees, customize international shipping, etc. Okay, so let's go back to item specifics. Obviously, it's pre-owned. Again, I pretty much put the description right there. Everything else is there, UPC, all that kind of stuff that you're going to need on a watch listing. Okay, so on to a few other things here. This is information you'll use after the sale. But grid view, you can actually go in and see all of the listings and kind of quickly flip back and forth between those. As you can see there, I'm in a completely different listing now. So let's go ahead and queue for listing. So I'm going to go to tasks, list queued auction lots. Now as you can see there, it comes up with all 3 user IDs. I'm just going to click on For Fox Vintage and click OK. It's going to go through the process of uploading my photos to the FTP server and eBay picture services. You don't have to do those, but it actually goes through, processes those photos for you, prepares them and retags them for eBay. It gives them a lot image number instead of, you know, whatever number you might have had on it when you imported it from your camera. And it's going to go through all this with the photos. I'm just going to click abort so we can get there a little faster rather than waiting for all those photos to load. Now when you get there, you'll see this is actually all your auction lots. Okay, they don't have numbers yet. You can actually go up here and you can schedule it to wait 3 minutes and 15 seconds between your listings. You can schedule them to start at a certain time. Or like I said, you can just make it so that they list when you upload them. Gallery photos, you can see you put all your payment methods and all that kind of stuff in here. There's stuff in there. I guess that this is where you put your return policy. But let's go to, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. You can actually go and hit list all lots. And it's actually going to go through and list all your items for you. And as you can see, it's going to put a time period in between those. This will run automatically, and it will finish when it's done. But it makes your life a lot easier. Let's see, we're going to say no. Okay, so then when everything sells, you're actually going to get, this is going to bring it into an invoice. And you can flip through those again. You can log your payments and say, yes, it's paid, no, it's not. And then use those functions to send out emails and so on. But that's the basics of how it lists. I'm just going to leave it at that. And if you have questions, you can ask. So there you go.